Hey, in this video, I'm going to talk about how I took TJR's clothing brand from making $0 to making over $140,000 in sales in less than 30 minutes. What I do is email SMS marketing for a lot of clothing brands. And TJR came to me when he first started out with zero sales, haven't dropped anything. And what we decided to do is for me to do the email SMS marketing while they push out their clothing brand with content, products, Instagram page, all the hype, and then we promote it via emails and SMS. So in this video, I'm going to explain the exact strategy that we did to generate $140,000 in sales and completely sell out their collection in less than 30 minutes with capsule 1 and then capsule 2. But basically, let's start from the beginning where their brand had 0 followers, 0 posts, and started from 0, because this is super important. How you start your brand sets yourself up for the future. So one good thing that this brand did is, of course, they set up a new Instagram, but they made it very, very simple and to the point. One post showing the products, then a landing page, a password page that you collected emails and numbers. And all they had to do is post a lot of content to get that traffic to the website. Drop date comes, we send them an email SMS, and we get a lot of sales. So here I'm going to share all the emails we did for one of our drops and how we were able to hype it up with email SMS marketing, which gave us that $140,000 in sales and completely selling out of sizes in literally 2 minutes. So first thing we did was a sneak peek email. And this is basically 1 week before, giving them the time, the items, and basically just getting everybody excited, saying, hey, this is going to come out in 1 week. Be ready. Because why not? Then we have another email that we sent out. This one was 3 days before. And this is another email where we say capsule is on the way. I hope you're ready. And the whole world will know soon. So, it's giving this sense of excitement and that you should be excited and ready for this collection. Then we send a 24 hours before email and SMS. Now, this one is super important because this email alone guarantees everybody's ready for tomorrow's collection drop. This is because saying 24 hours lets them know exactly the time, and everybody's like, okay, this time tomorrow is when it's dropping, so let me get everything situated for tomorrow. Maybe I'm at work tomorrow. They start thinking in their heads what they're going to do tomorrow at this exact time. And it plants that seed of, okay, maybe let me set aside 5 minutes when I'm in school. Or let me set aside 5 minutes while I'm working. Maybe I can take a break at 2 p.m. or whenever the drop time is. Then we do email SMS when it's live. And this is where you show all the products. You put the CTA button as top as possible so everybody can just click on it and purchase. Usually for drop days, SMS gets way more clicks than the emails. So I would just focus on SMS rather than email marketing. And another thing I'm going to say is, let me break down the math of how many subscribers you should be looking at and how many sales you're probably going to generate. Most importantly, the 24-hour email and SMS gives you a good metric of how many people are going to be clicking on it tomorrow. So if 1,000 people clicked on the 24 hours SMS, roughly 1,000 to 2,000 people are going to click on the SMS when it's live. And 1 week before this collection, I realized that the list just wasn't the right size to sell out. They had around like 1,000 people, and I was like, bro, you need to keep posting because there's no way we're going to sell out if we only have 1,000 people on the list. So it's a brand new client, brand new clothing brand, and we only had 1,000 people signing up. I was like, okay, you have almost 1 million followers. Let's try to get this to 5,000 people. If we can 5x the signups, if we can get 1,000 people not joining the list, but 1,000 people clicking to the website, why can we not sell 200 products? So 20% of the people that click. What really surprised me is we were able to collect 5,000 emails and numbers, and literally 50% of people clicked on drop time. That's the importance of having a super engaged list, because even though their list size was relatively small at 5,000 people, 2,500 people at the same time went on the website in the first 5 minutes. So that shows you how much you can sell out, because there's some brands that have 10,000 people, 20,000 email list. And my only question is, how engaged is this list? How excited is this list? Because I know people that send emails to 100,000 people and they only got 5 clicks. And this brand, because all the subscribers are new and they hyped it up very, very good, especially with the email SMS as well, 2,500 people clicking, going to the website, sells out $140,000 in literally like 20 minutes or less. I just say 30 minutes to round up, and I'm going to share right here his strategy for promoting this drop. Of course, he has a whole different company and he's selling courses or info products, but he put in videos like these that talked about the new collection and that told everybody to go to the Instagram page of the new clothing brand. And the one post of the clothing brand right here, it said, sign up for SMS for early access. And they didn't have a giveaway, but some brands like doing giveaways when they're hyping up this new collection just to get more comments, more likes, more reposts, and more signups. And this boosts it to even more people on the Instagram app. But this brand alone, with TJR Trades as the person giving them the attention, they were able to get 15,000 likes, 3,000 comments, and around 5,000 people to sign up to the list. And after they signed up, we sent them an email welcome and a SMS welcome. And this is basically saying, thank you for signing up. You'll be first to be notified when we release this new capsule. So starting strong, as soon as they sign up, they get an email SMS. Super important. Then after that, we want to send them 1 week before, 3 days before, 24 hours before. Boom, send them the live. And that's how everybody's excited and ready. Because sometimes, depending on your strategy, there's some brands like Spider, Hellstar, and a lot of different brands. They like doing like a secret drop. They don't say anything, boom. New capsule, everybody joins. If that's the route you're trying to take, then not hyping it up at all with any campaigns is the strategy, because it catches people off guard. They're like, oh my God, there's a new drop. Let me buy it before everybody else, because everybody just now knew about this drop. But if you want to guarantee sales, remind everybody the drop time. Like Alex Hormozy or other people, if you want to launch to go well, everybody should know the date. And when it's live, everybody should know it's live. You have to almost annoy them, but not annoy them. Annoy them by the fact that they have to know that it's happening. If you have their Instagram, their email, their number, their TikTok, post everywhere that this is happening at this time. at this date, and this will guarantee that you sell out. So I hope this video was valuable. Leave a comment with any other video suggestions you want me making, but I'll see y'all.